Yeah, my bad. I was nose deep in my phone, y'all.
I am your girl, Nikki Lynn.
And welcome to another edition of the basement.
Let's
go ahead, cut it up.
Yeah. Well, I was just gonna say something. So, y'all have met this artist before. This is my first time.
Yeah.
But this is third time.
But it's gonna feel like the first time. It's my first time. I want you to go ahead and introduce yourself.
For sure. I'm the one and only Wan00. That's WAN00. I'm Juan and always keep it 100 with y'all. What's up, man?
Here we go. Give it up for him.
100 is in the building.
Yes, sir. What's good with you, big dog? Happy to tap back in with y'all. Happy to meet Nikki. Tay,
I know,
you know,
finally.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We got the homie coming in right now.
Yeah,
He's
got
here.
My brother Jay is in the building.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So now it's a party. Oh, you're not even. Now
There
you
you go.
can.
There you go.
What it do, y'all?
Damn.
Man.
Why are you talking so low?
I am tired.
I feel it, my brother.
Yeah, I am tired.
Hey, when you put in them hours, that's how it happened. Making the donuts.
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir. Well, when I was a kid, it was a guy that lived downstairs from me. Every morning when me and my siblings would leave to go to school, he'd be like, "Yeah, what's up, man? Making the donuts every morning,
there
never
you go.
fail."
There you go. Faithfully.
Yeah.
Faithfully.
You must work that old fashioned.
Did he ever come home with some donuts?
No, unfortunately, I never saw him with donuts, bro.
Hey, good question. Hey, good question.
I like donuts.
Okay. What kind of donuts you like?
Where's
So,
this going? I was about to say this is going to be sexual right here.
no, it was nothing sexual.
It's not like I said
So-
glazed.
No, but I do like glazed donuts, though.
I was thinking glazed.
I do like glazed, though.
It's the
Glazed.
9 o'clock session, y'all. Y'all know what it is. It's the 9.
But there's nothing wrong with donuts anyway. Anyway, so, Wiz,
Come on now.
we're going to let you start it off all conservative because we know that's what you do.
Hey, so 100, man.
Yes, sir.
Well, everything that you're doing right now, bro, your development has been very evolving.
Hey, I appreciate that, bro.
Like, for real. Because it went from the same thing. Man, it went the same thing. I'm like, oh.
That song go. I like that.
I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Man, it's like alien motherboard I'm listening to or something, bro. Like,
Yeah, shout out to the homie Montiello. Yeah, that song was really fire. I think that, since you brought that up, that was a great starting point for me. That wasn't the first song that I put out, but it was the first song that kind of showed me the importance of performing and the importance of making songs that everybody can get into off the rip. So, shout out to the homie Montiello for that feature. She definitely came through and blessed me.
Yeah.
And every time we perform it, I don't know if y'all seen it on my story, every time we perform that song, it's always super lit. She's probably one of the best performers I ever met. Like,
For sure.
Man. So, 100.
yes, sir.
Keep it 100.
Keep it in 100.
What
You know what I'm gonna do.
What has been the move since the last time you appeared on Underground Hittas?
Man, hey, last time I told y'all, this year is about stepping on next, bro. I wasn't joking about that. I feel like last year I put out a lot of music. I had a conversation with my manager, Randy, actually, last night. It's crazy to think, a year and a half ago I had no music out, and now I got 17 songs of my own, and that don't even include features. And the crazier thing about it is I already have a plan for at least 17 songs this year. So I think that that's what I've been working on, is just always trying to get better and progressing. I got some new fire music coming. I got some fire features coming. So I'm just excited to be working and, here with y'all and doing this as well.
All right, cool.
Can I say something? This was very unexpected for me because you have this cool laid back look, right?
Yeah.
And then you're like a wrestler that just got into a match. You're all fired up,
Yeah,
you talk with passion, and I thought it was gonna be more laid back.
Absolutely.
No, I definitely. That's kind of what I was telling y'all earlier about me and my homie Randy. Me and him always get into arguments. It's because of that. A lot of times I speak with so much passion that it can be mistaken as I'm angry or I'm being aggressive. But I just care about what I'm talking about, and I think that I try to come across. I try to make that come across.
what comes across.
For sure.
I'm like, he's so
Let me
passionate.
tell you something, brother.
Let me tell you something.
It should be like Coach 100, you know, because I could just see him doing that hand thing, like,
Hey,
get out there.
crazy
do
to speak of that. I used to run a program. I used to be a part of a program, and I ran a program for teenage boys, and I taught them how to be coaches. And then they would then go and coach like little league tournaments and stuff like that. So that's kind of like what I've always done. Is just like that's kind of always been my bag. My dad is like a really well-known coach in my neighborhood. Everybody knew who he was, so it's kind of like in my blood.
So you were Coach 100.
For sure, I'm Coach 100, Mentor 100, the GOAT 100, all of that. You know.
Motivational speaker 100.
Yes, sir. All of that for sure.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Sure.
Tay, it was your turn, but I just had to say that.
All right, so with us talking about what we was talking about earlier, and you saying you're trying to expand the bag, with doing different music, what's your favorite type of music to make, as far as rap genres go?
For sure, I'm a rapper. I'm a hip hop artist for sure. I grew up. My parents are a little bit, you know, I kind of have quote unquote older parents.
Yeah.
So my parents kind of put me on to different music. So if you hop in the car with me, I'm probably gonna be listening to some Anita Baker or something like that. That's really my bag to listen to.
Yeah.
But as far as making music, I really just enjoy lyricism, bro. Like I want you to hear what I said, and you gotta like go back and be like, wait, what did you say? Like that's important to me. So I like to make music that's thought provoking and that incites lyricism.
That's what's up.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Definitely.
Go ahead, Jay.
Now, you know we're at the 9 o'clock hour, right?
We got that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hey, that means something. You feel me?
Yeah. Now, but look, I was gonna ask you this because I was talking to your homie Mojo a couple weeks ago.
That's my bro.
Over Instagram.
Yeah.
And we had this debate about, because he had posted something on his stories about you can love somebody and still like cheat on them and want somebody else. Do you agree with that statement?
Yes, I do.
I'm rolling with you, Nikki. I think that love is just a feeling that you feel through time and experience with somebody. I don't think that has anything to do with who you're currently dealing with. So, for an example, I can have an ex that I love. Doesn't necessarily mean that I'm gonna be back with them, but I love them, and I can be with somebody else and love them too. I just think that I love my mom. I love my brother. You know, I don't think that love is exclusively for the person you're dealing with. Now about the cheating thing, I'm not a cheater. I never cheated on nobody before. That's not my bag. Because I'm gonna be hot if you cheat on me. I ain't even gonna lie. So I don't cheat because you know I don't want that done to me. But I think it's possible. That's how people end up in love triangles and all of that stuff because you know.
I mean, it is possible, but I was telling him, I'm like, if you really like and love the person that you with, that will keep you from making certain moves.
No, because love and lust is totally different. So you can lust for someone, have sex with them, leave them and never see them again. It was just a moment. And love this person and really feel bad that you did it, but your body just told you to do something else. Your heart and your mind are two separate things.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that.
And I think like, you know, people act on lust more times than none. When you see a pretty girl on the face, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna wait till she walks by to look at the ass. And that's just that's lust. That is a form of lust. It's not love. You just want whatever's like, okay, hey, all right, she got something back there. But you know.
Yeah, but if you really love your person, you wouldn't make no moves on that.
But then you can't say that either because you can really love someone and end up cheating on them as a result of trauma due to them hurting you too. There's a lot of angles at that to where that can happen.
Yeah.
So we just can't really just be. It's a gray area with that.
I agree.
So it ain't no right or wrong answer to that. It just happens, honestly.
But
you also can't control it either. Like, me and my brother talk about this often. Like, who's to say that my wife lives in Chicago? It's hundreds of countries. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you can come across somebody and meet them and be like my parents got married in like 6 months of meeting each other, that quick, and it not be expected. You feel me?
Absolutely.
And that's something you can't control, even if you're with somebody else. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I think like love is like relative. You know, it changes and it moves, and it depends on. You could really be in love with somebody, but you know, every few years, love changes. Like the way you love somebody changes, and you might be in this weird gray area of love in your relationship where things are changing. But it depends on the person, because depending on the woman that you're dating, a thought about another woman could be cheating. You know, depending on the way that you think about a lady, a way that you,
Instagram post.
yeah, a way that you talk to a lady can be considered cheating.
I mean,
So
we gotta
sex
define,
is not, but so
we
but
gotta define the rules of cheating now.
if you
But
can't,
everybody rules different.
here's what I say cheating is, and it's kind of like something that Gotti said last night.
Yes.
And he said, if you can't do it in front of your wife, then you're probably cheating.
Okay, all right,
yeah,
I can roll with that. I can
Then
roll with
it's
that.
probably cheating. If you
I
can't
can
do
roll
it in
with
front
that.
of the person you're with, then it's probably cheating.
I can roll with that.
So that'll define. So like when you're saying, oh man, you got a fat ass. If you wouldn't say that in front of your wife, then you're probably cheating.
Well,
No, because you
I
wouldn't.
like that
well,
definition.
hold on. If she actually do got a fat
No,
ass,
but you wouldn't say that to a woman. You wouldn't walk up to a woman in front of your girl and be like, "Man, you got a fat ass." Did you know that?
No, that's out of sheer respect.
But that's
That's a good one.
conceding. But if you couldn't do it in front of her, then it's.
I mean, that's out of respect.
But
for her.
but cheating is a disrespectful act.
Yeah.
So anytime that you disrespect
Okay.
your relationship, think about that as cheating. Like, is it you're because even if you're treating her badly, you're cheating on her because you are cheating her out of being loved properly. There's so many ways to look at cheating somebody. You're cheating somebody out of a good time. You're cheating out of somebody out of a good relationship, out of a peaceful home. Those are all cheating.
Yeah, I know. I've been cheating.
And talk about it, Wiz. Talk about it.
Hey,
I'm sorry, 100. I
Hey, look,
just
this
was like,
confession hour. So
No,
Right,
that's a
right.
fact. I feel like
confession hour.
It's also about y'all boundaries too. Because even just with her saying that, honestly, I done been with females where I'd be thinking it and they'd be like, "Well, her ass fat." They said it before me. Next thing you know, now we got a bonding moment. It'd be like, "Oh, we looking at that."
That's what I'm saying.
right, but that's what I'm saying. It depends on how she defines cheating. Everybody defines cheating differently.
What you think, Juan?
Right. What you
I think for me, like I said, I don't cheat because I don't want to be cheated
you've
on.
never cheated
No,
ever.
ever.
I can respect that.
But
I really
I've
can.
also-
You've been cheated on.
I can definitely.
I don't know. I don't want to know.
You don't know.
I don't know, and I don't want to know.
I would want to know.
I don't, bro. I'm not going. I'm not looking for nothing that's gonna hurt my feelings. So I just leave it alone. But
I don't like secrets. That's why. So.
But if I feel like if something is a secret for me, it's a reason it's a secret for me, and I keep it that way.
I can't.
But
no.
you know it's gonna come out. It's gonna come
out
to the light.
I agree with that, but I'm not gonna worry myself about something that I can't control.
Yeah.
Whether or not
Exactly.
I'm gonna know about it. So that's what I'm saying. Like I've never cheated. I don't know if I've never felt like I was being cheated on, but hey, who knows? Maybe I have. But that's not my bag. And I kind of agree with Nikki. I think that was a great way to kind of view it. Is if you wouldn't do it in front of your significant other, then it must be cheating. You feel me? Because it's a reason you feel guilty about not doing it in front of them. So I guess I'm rolling with that. But just don't cheat, people. You feel me? I'm more along the lines of if I don't want to be in a relationship, I could just say that and just be honest. You feel me?
Right, get in front of it. Yeah.
I got rules to cheating. I told this to my brother. I got rules. If you're gonna cheat, always cheat up. Get something better than what you get.
Wow. Hey, with that being said, we're gonna jump into 100's first song. How we feel about that?
I'm with that. Can we let's do the proof if that's cool with y'all?
Yeah,
The
definitely.
proof.
Definitely.
proof.
Loaded up right now. Let's go ahead and get into it. It's proof.
For
100
sure.
in the building, the basement, full effect right now. Make sure y'all keep on. All right, y'all.
We are pausing it.
Yeah, we back.
We are pausing it.
Pause and pussy.
Yes, sir. Yes,
That's what we're
sir.
talking about right now.
Yeah.
Pause and pussy.
We having
We're
good
not
convo.
doing that. We are not doing that.
We decided we were gonna talk about
That was
not
proof.
wasting the
Hold
pussy.
on, real quick.
Not wasting
We
it.
talking about
Real
wasting.
quick,
man.
real quick.
What,
That was proof.
Wiz?
That was proof.
Yeah, oh yeah, that was the
By
proof.
100.
Let's talk about the music. Oh, me.
Golly, we.
Look, why can't we just get into the topics? You said it. You said it before. You said it
Hey,
before.
I can make it quick. I can make it quick. So the proof is on my project I dropped December 23rd last year. It's
Okay.
called Second Act. If you listen to the song, you hear it come in with like director calls and claps and all of that.
Yeah.
And it's really about this being the second act, and this is the proof. Like it's me solidifying that I said I was the best rapper. I say I'm gonna do this, and I'm doing it. This the proof, and that's what that song's about. You feel me?
That's what's up. All right.
Just real
All
quick. Hi,
right.
Chief said, "What's up?"
Hey, that's the bro. Hey, shout out. What's up, TMH
You
High
know
Chief?
High Chief?
Hey, I know I'm active, bro. Like I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Hell, bro.
Hey, I'm active,
Hey,
bro.
it's
I know
a small
everybody.
world. It's a small
Hey,
world.
God
If-
damn.
if
All you dudes know each other.
So I just checking in on the live. So he said, "Say hi."
Yeah,
But we
that's
were
the bro.
talking about stop wasting pussy. and you have.
We cussing now?
It's not. It's after
9
9.
o'clock.
Oh,
Oh,
okay, all right,
yeah,
cool.
we
Look,
getting
the
to
soccer
it.
field is closed.
Man, I was
Wait,
sensitive.
he said he came in talking about it.
Oh, I thought we wasn't cussing. Cool.
He's gonna get the cussing like a damn
Hell
sailor.
fucking yes.
So you were
Don't
gonna
waste the
expound on wasting the pussy.
Yeah, when you gave me the explanation of what that is, I think from my perspective and what I do in dating, I'm not like a lot of brothers my age in their 20s. I'm not thirsty for the pussy. So I'm cool with going on dates. I'm not expecting no pussy. I'm cool with going on dates and getting to know you. I want to know what's your goals. I want
Why
to
are
know.
you laughing?
I want to know what's your love language. You feel me? I want to know why you talking to me. You feel me? I want to know all of these
But
things.
all right, let's cut the bullshit.
No.
I'm serious
You know
though.
what?
Hey,
I love that.
hey, my brother right there.
Some valid shit.
I
that's
love
a
that.
Hold on, hold on.
Because you know what, that is very important to find out people's love language, because you have to love them the way that they receive love.
Exactly. This is important.
And they have to love you in the way you receive love. And if y'all don't know that from jump, then you
You're gonna
can't
struggle.
make each other happy.
And even if it's just a sneaky link, like, all right, hit me out, bro. Pete,
He said even
even if it's
sneaky
sneaky link,
link.
you got a sneaky link, you should know her love language. This why.
No.
Hit me out, bro.
I'm not
Hit me out.
trying
Wait, let him hear.
I want to
Let
hit
him.
Hit
this.
me
I
out,
want to
bro.
hit
Hit
this.
me out, bro. I'm not saying that I should know her love language so that I can court her because she's a sneaky link. But what I'm gonna say is that interactions are important, and a lot of times we talking about women saying that they wasting a pussy. A lot of times we as men waste our time and efforts on something when that's not even what she wanted. You know what I'm saying? But if I know, like, oh, this your love language, I ain't gotta go buy you a $500 purse because that's not what you wanted. You just want me to come chill and watch Netflix with you. Let's do that.
See?
And now I'm
too.
changing. I'm avoiding wasting my time and efforts because I'm figuring out what you like, and we both not wasting each other's time. You feel me?
Okay, look. First and foremost, I'm not about to learn a sneaky link's love language.
I'm gonna let you
You're a
finish.
sneaky link.
But you go.
You're-
But okay, so
But
you
listen
invest your time in this
I'm
sneaky
just trying
link.
to fuck.
But
That's
look,
it.
that's time. He get that back, bro.
Hear me
He
out,
get that back, bro.
Hear me out though. Hear me out though. Let me
Go ahead.
tag in real quick. Let me chime in real quick. There was nothing unvalid about what he just said. Because if we gonna push some P right now, what he said was thorough. Because if she is sneaky link, she know what she is. And this be the problem with niggas. Niggas be overdoing their part when they don't got to. If they just be honest, communicate with their partner and learn the woman that they dealing with. Because a lot of women just be wanting to fuck too. That's it.
Wait a minute.
Hold on, did Malcolm X walk in? I mean, who?
That's it.
What
That's
the
a
hell
fact,
just
bro.
happened?
That's exactly what I was just saying, though, bro. That's a fact. If you figure out what she looking for, and you explain what you looking for, that communication is happening, you saving yourself time and energy, bro.
Okay.
I made it known. Hey, I just want to fuck. You're the one that's coming at me.
But,
as
okay.
different.
But you
But
have
how
to,
you
you have to
going
explain
about-
it in a different love
It's-
language.
it's a respect
You want
line there, too,
affection. You want affection, physical touch. You have to say those. You can't say I want to fuck because bitch is gonna be like, fuck you. That's your
I
fuck
just
right
want-
there.
I just want my dick sucked. That's all.
But this the thing, bro. You can't.
And
It's
that's why you keep switching hoes.
Then you need to get
They don't
a,
stay
you know
loyal.
what? And that's the thing. You need to stop wasting real pussy and get a pocket pussy. Because that way, you can just have that whenever you want.
Who the hell
Cause
gonna get
listen,
Wait. Wait, you just said there's bitches that out here that just want to fuck too, right? So
For
what's
sure.
wrong with
But
that?
if that's
you
not
come
her,
to
but
them
that's not what she
disrespectful,
wants.
though.
oh me. Shout out. Hey,
disrespect.
It
hey,
is
I got
the
you,
way
bro.
you say
Beat
it.
this. Shout out my bro Mojo because he says this often. No
Shout out
offense to
Mojo.
any ladies out there, but even if a young lady just want to fuck and she is a hoe, hypothetically speaking, not saying she is because she wants to fuck. That's not what that means. I'm just saying, even if she was a hoe, nobody wants to be treated like a hoe. You know what I'm saying?
You still gotta treat her like a human being,
No,
man.
listen.
It's-
If you present yourself as a hoe, that's how I'm gonna come.
But bro,
But
if
listen, though.
you,
No,
it's
but they-
impossible. It's impossible for you to get any. If you dealing with a woman and you can treat her like a hoe and she still rock with you, what she's offering you cannot be of substance or quality. And I don't want anybody or anything around me that's not of substance or quality.
Look,
And then
Let
that.
it be known.
And
Yeah,
then-
but a woman is gonna give you better vagina if you treat her respectfully.
It's a fact.
It's all gonna be better. She gonna
Super
suck
valid.
your thing better. She gonna
Super
ride it
valid.
better. She gonna throw it
Yeah.
back better.
Yeah.
Because
Hey.
respect plays a big part in the way that
Yeah.
you want to
Hey.
sleep with somebody and how
Yeah.
much you want to sleep with them. Because she ain't gonna pull out the bag of tricks when you treat her like a trick.
But if you ask her her love language,
Come on.
she'll pull the tricks out.
listen, we're
Tell her-
talking sneaky links.
But I'm
ladies and
saying-
gentlemen.
But
listen,
even
but
the
listen,
sneaky
though, 'cause
links
not-
know that most of them want to get with you though. Most of them are trying to get their way into being in a position position.
No, you can never be.
But
in
wait,
that
wait.
position.
Just to get back to it.
Links do the same tricks to other sneaky links.
But wait a minute though, because everybody's sneaky link ain't the
Go
same.
ahead,
though.
Go ahead.
Everybody's sneaky link not the same. Because like, okay, only reason I'm so passionate about this subject is because I am a private man. So it's like I don't want to call. Damn, they get busy next door. But what I'm saying though, so when it comes to the sneaky linking, that don't just because you sneaky linking her, that don't mean that she a ho-ho. Sometimes women be on the same type of time that you on. Everybody don't gotta be in y'all fucking business and know what bed y'all laying in or who y'all laying with. We all adults, which means respect can still be there. And then when you treat a woman with respect, they go further than what they doing. So instead of a sneaky link, just stand a sneaky link and act like a sneaky link, you never know. You might need her one day. If you disrespecting her ass, she ain't gonna never come to your corner if you ever need to go. Because we people. As people, we cross boundaries. Sometimes a person that you never expect could be more than what you got planned for them. It changes through time. We change as people through time. You get wiser every day. So it's always right to respect women, sneaky link, man, girl, side girl, whatever.
But I'm glad you said that, because here's the thing, man. No matter what it is, right? No matter how you're hooking up, no matter what, relationships are important. And you always have to have some form of respect for people, like, because you have to know, because you might be her sneaky link, and you don't want her disrespecting you in any kind of way. You know, like, people, you give respect to get respect. You know, you get what you put out there, and so you may end up really liking somebody, and she's just like, you my sneaky link, and she treating you bad, but she wants to, you know, you may want to play a position in her life. Sneaky links always want more, because when a woman gives herself, it's more of a I love you thing, or I can be in love with you, or I really like you a lot. Men, y'all are more physical. You have to remember that. We're built differently, emotional beings and physical beings.
So why be a sneaky link?
This is why we have issues.
Because she's trying to woo you with what she has. Because she already knows that you like her physically.
Yeah.
But in order to get more time with you, spending that physical time with you gets her another moment to talk to you, to be around you, to be in your presence.
See, this is why we have issues. Nobody knows their roles. If you're a sneaky link, you're just a sneaky link. You are never going to be the main chick.
But here's the problem.
I have a main chick.
Here's the problem, bro.
See,
there is no communication.
Oh, you're cheating. But sneaky link.
That's what sneaky link is.
No, it's not.
See,
A sneaky link is somebody that you're hooking up with on the side that nobody knows about.
That's cheating.
But no, you in a relationship. You could be single.
First of all, you could be single. You just don't want somebody to know that you're hooking up with them.
Privacy.
It could be like your homeboy's sister, and y'all don't want to know. Y'all don't want to ruin relationships or friendships.
Look here. I better not ever find out that you hooking up with my sister.
You got a sister?
I better not ever find out.
But I'm just saying, you could be single. A sneaky link is not.
Hey, let me throw this control at your phone.
Sounds like you got
forget all
So
that I
sneaky
just said
links
right
aren't
there.
always like I'm in a relationship and I'm cheating. It's not a side chick. It's like you could be single and you're just hooking up all the time. This is like the person you go to when you want to.
Just hook up with, and it's not, bro. I'm all about empathy and respect, bro, and I can get that to everybody. You know, that's just my bad.
Have you ever had a sneaky link?
I'm not a sneaker.
Keep it 100. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm a big boy. I'm grown. You feel me?
Thank you, 100.
But on the flip side, I understand it. I'm just big on honesty. You feel me? When I'm dating a woman, whether it's turning into a relationship or we just dating, I'm big on honesty. Like,
but you're not dating. This is sex.
For sure.
Even with sex, I'm big on honesty.
This is
like
not.
If I'm having sex with somebody and we just having sex, I'm still gonna keep it honest with you because I want the same thing in return. You feel me? So that's
so if you just having sex with her, you'll tell her, hey, this is what it is. It's never.
I think you go in with that conversation though.
Hold on, I want to know something too. How do you just go in with just having sex? Because a lot of people, you know, with sex is like some people want to be romantic.
Bro, but you can do all of that
but
though.
You can still be romantic.
I can do all of that. No, it's like this, bro.
With a sneaky link, you can just straight up fuck, and then y'all just don't have no communication.
No,
it
has to be a conversation.
You gotta have communication, bro.
It's usually somebody you know. And y'all just want to hook up because y'all are attracted to each other. It's usually somebody
and don't want nobody in your business.
I'm just not looking to have a relationship right now, but I'm really feeling you, and I think that we can see where this turns out. So I like for us to get to know each other, and we just see how it shakes.
And sometimes that just ends up just being sex.
And sometimes it might turn into more. Sometimes y'all might just be better off as friends. You feel me? I've had people that I dated and just turned into a friend, and that's cool too.
It's experimentation, right?
Hey, look, I had that. I just want to know everybody else bragging about that. So.
But I'm not sneaky linking, bro. I'm a big boy.
But I mean, hey, look though.
Hey,
let's
wait,
get
say that again. Say that again,
You a
man.
big boy?
He said I heard that before. I was just saying what everybody else thought about it.
Oh, it's this nigga here. He said,
Yo,
big boy.
y'all
This nigga
playing
here.
over that topic. They ain't got nothing to do
He
with
said
being
he
a big boy. I'm a grown man. Don't be
I'm a
doing
grown
that.
man.
This is I want everybody in the world in my business, because when people see what you got going on, they like to hate on that shit. And then if you all over the internet, you feel me? Like,
But is that a
love
sneaky
it.
link though?
You
That's
said
just you
what?
being private. See, I don't think
That's
that
what
is a
I'm
sneaky
saying,
link. That's just you
what
dating
I'm saying.
somebody
But
and y'all
it's
just being private
It's a
about it.
fun slang term, which is misused.
Yeah.
Just like how he said, sneaky link, oh, this just a dick eater. No, that's not that. You feel me?
Man.
You never know.
What the hell?
That's just
Hey,
Well, welcome to
Hey.
9 o'clock, people.
Hey,
Welcome
no.
to 9 o'clock.
hey, that's
That's funny. No, I definitely feel that, bro. I definitely feel that. You don't want people in your business sometimes. And if that's what we said a sneaky link is, then I probably had that. Like, I have relationships with people that I'm not just outwardly expressing to everybody, but I think that anybody that I'm dealing with, the people in my circle know I'm dealing with them. Cause I'm just how I'm big on communication and honesty with somebody I'm dating. I'm big on that with like my friendships too. Like me and my brother. Like I'm big on just communication, so everybody know what's up.
I think it's just important too, because especially if it's like people that run in your circle, two people can be interested. And I think being open about that, just so people aren't dipping or trying to dip.
Yeah, because you don't want an awkward situation. That's what really inspires sneaky links. To sometimes it just be a crazy ass situation, and y'all both be like, damn. Sometimes it just happens, just like when you was talking about lust. Sometimes y'all link up, that shit happen, y'all wake up and y'all be like, damn, we just did that, and then you thinking like, is it best for us to come out and just be open with this, or should we keep this to ourselves? And then you just like.
And find
Well,
out
I ain't gonna lie, that shit was decent, so y'all want to keep.
I was about to say, you funny, because I was about to say that, because I'm like, was it gonna be good the next night, or was that just the first?
You gotta run it. You gotta run it back.
Hold on.
Who this? Who that?
Huh?
Who that?
Who's
Why
who?
you?
Who that?
We can see the phone.
Came past it. I'm like,
We
I thought that was a video. I was
No,
about to
it's
say.
He on FaceTime.
You are on FaceTime.
Yeah, I'm on FaceTime.
Is this a sneak link?
No,
I was about to say that's.
No.
I thought you finna.
Is this a
No.
girlfriend?
You said what?
Is it a girlfriend?
No.
Is it a friend girl?
What's a friend girl?
Hey,
Girl, that's a
question though. Question.
Yeah, because we always say it's like my girlfriend.
That's just one of the homies.
But saying friend girl is like, putting it in perspective that it's a friend that's a girl.
Question.
Or is it like a good dick eater? Like you would say.
Wow.
Question.
dick either.
Question.
Hey.
What's the question, big dog?
But nah, let's get back to it. Then.
100 question.
Yes, sir.
Since we on this topic, do you think friends should fuck?
Y'all not friends, y'all fucking.
Hey, I was about to say that.
Exactly.
I was about to
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't think that friends would have sex with each other.
Why not?
If y'all friends,
Why?
Because it's a boundary line. Like,
Right.
if you want to keep something platonic, then you stay in that platonic lane. Once I beat these buns up, I'm not going to look at you the same. Like, ain't no going back. Like, if we get to that point where it's like, all right, we ain't fucking around no more, it's like, all right, cool. But they'll never be the same. Like, that friendship will never be the same.
and because
Hey, look.
it depends on what a friend is, though, bro. Like, to me, a friend is somebody that I can talk to and have certain conversations with. I'm not having relationship conversation with somebody I had sex with.
So question. Do you have any attractive friends right now?
Yes, I have
Yes, you
attractive
do.
friends.
Do you have attractive friends?
Yes.
Yes, you do. I guarantee you want to fuck one of them.
No.
At least one.
No,
I
I think I have self-control, bro. I have discipline and self-control.
There you go.
So
Hey,
you
there you
can
go.
be my
Hey,
homie and
there
I'm
you
good.
go.
Hey,
And just
right
being
now,
attractive
I like
don't mean
that.
that I
There
have
you go.
sex.
I do have a High Chief has sent messages saying he wants me to read this to you.
For sure.
So it says sometimes it takes for you to have. Can you read this? I can't read it. It's I can't see too well.
Sometimes it takes for you to have a significant amount of vagina to then finally realize that there's more value than just that. Which he is right, because you done knocked the boot. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I don't give a fuck with nobody talking about. Yes, I started having sex at a young age.
8.
So it's not 8. Come on, bro.
Ooh.
No, but in my real younger years. So it's just like, after, after a while, probably once I hit like 20, because I always hung around the older crowd when I was 16. I was 16 hanging around people that were 19. I just really started to understand, like, I really shouldn't have to do all this for some pussy. That's not really worth all that.
But that opinion, that's how I got to how I am about like communication and like asking what's your love language. Cause like, bro, my time is more important. It's not no pussy more important than my time. So like, I'm gonna find out, are you crazy right now?
No doubt.
I'm gonna find out, are you gonna waste my time right now? I'm gonna find out all these things off top before we start having sex, because then sex turned into something else. And
yeah, sex a game
So,
changer, bro.
so I know this started off with this "Stop Wasting Pussy" shirt, right? But why don't y'all stop wasting good strokes on bad
What
folks?
the hell?
Because we as men, I got y'all, G. We as men don't view it that way.
Thank you.
If most men, if I can have sex with every beautiful woman that I wanted to have sex with, I would.
Hallelujah.
No question asked. Like I wouldn't, you know what I'm saying?
And you probably would end up with trichomonas. But
I would have unprotected sex though. Hey, wear condoms, man. Hey, I'm big on wearing condoms. Hey, I want to endorse that message. Wear condoms, man. It's not that bad, bro.
Trojans, y'all heard him. He's pushing it.
Go get the lamb skin for those that are allergic to lamb.
He is pushing it.
Walk
all
up
right?
the street to your local gas station.
And you probably have trichomonas.
Hell no.
Hey, look.
I'm big on telling people to wear rubbers and get tested, bro.
That's very
important.
You can't raw dog everybody.
I don't raw dog everybody. That's the thing.
I hope you don't. I hope you don't.
So
I'm careful.
But since we're on this subject, what do you look for in a woman?
And a woman that I'm just, dating or
long term. I say
long term.
Long term.
I think as I get older that changes. You know what I'm saying? But I think right now what's important to me is somebody that has goals. Like I can't have you sitting around with the same goals as me hoping that I make it. I don't need that in my life. I need you to be working towards something else. Also, I think that love language stuff is important. You feel me? So I need somebody that I vibe with on that level. I think we kind of need to be looking for the same thing. Let's see. I need a woman that's not like taking up too much of my time. I'm an artist. I gotta come do interviews. I gotta perform. I gotta go to the studio. I don't need phone calls every other hour.
Can't you do some of that with you?
No.
Why not?
I don't. Me and I got one of my homies. He don't rap, but he be with me a lot. He always asks me why I don't have like girls come to the studio or girls. That's a distraction.
A girl is different than a mate.
Even
that you're with.
I don't go to work with my mate. I'm here to make money. This is a job.
Wait, but that's a part of sharing your life with somebody.
We can go back home and this is what I mean, bro. Most normal couples, right? They marry, right?
It's okay.
They leave and go to work. You feel me? In two separate places, and then they come home at night and they have conversations about their day. The studio. This is my manager. Hey, bro, how many times you been in the studio with me, bro?
I feel offended. You know what? I'm not even dating you, and I feel offended.
That's crazy as hell.
I'm finna say, but
No,
you gotta
I mean
think about the other
there
foot.
is a
Okay,
point, but I just feel offended.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say, I talked to somebody. She owns her own business and everything, do micro shade and everything. When it comes to eyebrows, I'm not finna
Hook
sit.
her up with me.
I got you. I'm gonna send you information, but I'm not finna sit in that bitch with some gloves on, acting like I'm finna tweeze some shit or tattoo an eyebrow.
But that's the thing. Nobody asks you.
But
to
it's
do
a,
that.
but it's a,
They just.
but it's a different. So it's a different line of work. It's not like you're going to Walmart and she's walking down an aisle with you, right?
Right. She's
Or
seeing you
greeting
in
guests
your
with you.
element.
This is like, sometimes even if it was once or twice that she went, it helps people understand an industry that they've never been a part of, because the industry has like a stigma, right? And so if you're not taking her, you must be taking somebody. So just going just allows her to see like, this is my element, this is what I do, and this is why I like to be alone. And it's just once or twice, just so they can understand.
But I think that if I'm dating a woman, she would be understanding of that.
You would think.
I would.
There's a lot of things that we don't agree
on.
on.
Then I wouldn't date her then, because I think that's important for me. Like that whole love language communication thing. Like if that's what's important to her, I will know off the top. Like, man, I don't really want you to be around in this space, because now you are and I don't want to sound messed up, but you're a distraction now.
Wait,
now I'm
how?
like, because now okay, I'm in the studio, right?
Yeah.
I might be in the studio for 6 hours. Now I'm checking. You hungry? You thirsty? You good?
That's
you
not taking
need
nothing
something?
away from what you
It
got going
is though.
on.
Bro, it is though, bro. I'm focused. I'm tunnel vision. I gotta get this done.
You can
Like,
still be focused, bro.
nah, bro.
Touching his heart.
What's going on?
Nah, bro.
It take all but two. Hey, babe, you want something to eat?
Okay, because they've seen my husband how many times? Like a handful of times, right?
Yeah, no doubt.
But he comes in. He doesn't disturb what we do, and he doesn't distract what I do. So he comes in.
And
You haven't met him yet.
chills.
He chills. He'll say hi to everybody.
Yep.
Watch us get set up.
Yep.
Do everything, and then when we're about to get started, he'll excuse himself. He'll drive to whatever gym we're in, whatever city we're in. He'll go to the
Make
gym,
himself scarce.
and then he'll come back like right before we end. And
I was about to say that, bro.
How's
Women,
that
I think
different?
women come
But if
with
you have
emotional ties to things.
But if you set boundaries, if you're like, you know what, if you come in, you meet everybody, you see the element, you see what I do, and then you go ahead and go about your business. If you want to come back to get me, I'll be done around this time.
But
Then
that's the
it's-
first time, right?
But that could be it. You could be like, I just want you to see what I do, and then that's it.
So then what happens on the time where I have a studio session that she really can't come to, right? Like I got, like, say for, I had a studio session the other day with Rhett. It was probably like 9 of us in that studio. Like, so it's no space. Like, and now you in the way. So if it's a situation where you can't come, and now I'm saying you can't come, now you like, well, last time you told me I could come, and I was in the studio with you last time. Why's the big deal now?
That's where she would be
Because now I need
understanding.
to be in my
Like,
zone.
Yeah.
all right, cool. I can't.
Or
come.
you could say, you know what, I don't usually take people with me. I don't like people come to the studio with me, but I want you to just come see my element.
Right.
You know, it's like a one-time thing. I just want you to see it because I want you to be a part of what I do. But it's a one-time thing because I don't do this, but I just want you to see it. I just want to share this moment.
You got to be super special for me to do that.
But that's what we're talking about: communication and comprehension. Because if you're communicating with her the right way and she's comprehending what you're saying, then she would be understanding. But being able to compromise is a big part of relationships, and just once is not going to kill you.
You'd hope, and I'm gonna say this, and this I don't want to offend any of the ladies, but women don't deal with compromise well when they on the wrong side of it. And I
don't think anybody deals with compromise well when they're on the wrong side of it.
Touch.
That's anybody.
I agree,
I don't think anybody.
but I feel like
100. You hurting my heart.
Because
I'm sorry, brother.
men are harder to compromise with than women. They really, y'all are very stubborn because men are like, you're supposed to lead the household. Y'all are in leadership positions in our lives, right? And so it's harder for y'all to compromise because you're like, I'm head of household. I'm this, I'm that, blah, blah, blah. This is how it's supposed to be set up. So I think just putting out an olive branch and being like, I'm letting you know this is the only time. I'm pretty sure they would understand that. If you've already know the woman and you've already set boundaries. It's boundaries. Everybody has boundaries.
I feel that, and Nikki really trying to get y'all in the studio. I feel that. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, and this probably is not a good thing on my behalf, because maybe now that we're having this conversation, maybe it means that I'm not being 100% honest. But I'm not gonna come when I meet a woman and we're dating. I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, I make music.
But you're 100.
It don't matter if a woman come to me and they like, oh, I saw that you make music. How is that for you? Then we can talk about it, but I'm not bringing it up.
Why not? That's part of who you are.
J. Cole said in a line one time, J. Cole, one of my favorite artists, he said if they don't know your dreams, they can't shoot them down. And I'm big on that. I don't share my
Yeah,
my
but
dreams.
not-
with everybody.
but they also can't lift you up either.
100.
But
I don't really need nobody to lift me up.
But you know what? Everybody needs somebody, and everybody needs people. But here's the problem, because then why do what you do and why put out music? Because your fans are there to lift you and keep supporting you. So that means you don't need support, because uplifting is just a form of support. So that means why even put your music out there? Just keep it to yourself and not look for any support.
I put my music out there to support others. My music is really about like motivation and like getting yourself out of. So I'm hoping that it does
let
that for
somebody else
else
write it. And let somebody else do it. Let somebody else perform it. Don't let 100 do it, because you're not the artist anymore if you don't want to be supported. Because that's why you do things.
Okay,
Because-
for me,
because
I
it's
want to
not
be
gonna-
supported. I think for me, I make music because I want to be remembered. Me and my homie Randy had a conversation literally last night about what we want from this, like why we do this and what we want. And my response to that question is, I want to be Shakespeare. I want to be Leonardo da Vinci. I want to be Basquiat. I want to be Van Gogh. I want to be remembered forever for the art that I made. Y'all know who Skip Bayless is?
Yeah.
Skip Bayless talks about this often. Skip Bayless has been married 3 times. And the reason he's been married 3 times is because he does not want to have kids. He don't want to have kids because he feels that him as a sports commentator and a reporter, he has to travel and be too enthralled in sports for him to be a good father. So because of that, he doesn't want to have kids. His first wife was like, no, I kind of want to have kids, and she thought she could convince him. And he like, well, we getting divorced because I don't want to have kids, and I see you want to. I'm not going to waste your time. His second wife, she was like, okay, I'm cool with not having kids. But then she wanted kids. And he like, I'm not doing that. So we going to get divorced. And now he married to somebody who understands that and don't want to have kids also. So I think my perspective on the music thing is, I don't want my significant other to be a part of my music career.
She's not a part of your music career, but she's a part of your life. You're sharing life with her, and that's a part of your life.
But I can share that without her being directly in it. And the reason I say that is because it's cool right now. It's cool right now, but then she also has to be subject to everything that I'm subject to.
Now you're sounding selfish.
Yes,
I am selfish. It is selfish.
But then you can't be in a relationship because a relationship is not about you.
But you know when I said my first statement, I said that this is probably wrong of me because it might be that I'm not being honest. You know what I'm saying? But
that's impossible.
Oh, we gotta
get to why? Because all you're gonna do is introduce it twice. So why can't we just talk to your
Can I introduce this one?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, that's love. All right. So this song right here is Wristwatch.
Yeah.
It's with the homie Cash Moolah. She's a fire artist. Go check her out. Got fire visuals, and she blessed me with this song. And it's really one of the very few flamboyant, like, braggadocious songs you'll hear from me. You feel me? So
yeah.
Hey, this is a banger right here too.
And it's also on Chase a Bag 42.
Yes, sir. Go check that out, man. Y'all, hey, if y'all ain't tapped in, you better tap in. Tap in, man.
Let's go ahead and get into it. Let's go.
Let's do it.
to bring something to the table. She might be the whole fucking table.
Not right now. She not. I got a manager. I got a business.
But you
manager.
just back. Yes, we are back. We are hot.
We'll be back.
I'm just saying, she might be the whole fucking table, everything on it, under it, beneath it, around it.
He's up right now, dog. Cause hearing you talk like this, it's like this ain't one.
You know what? You don't even have to start. You don't even have to worry about wasting strokes, cause you ain't gonna be getting none after this. Everybody gonna be like, fuck that shit.
But the crazy thing about it though, Nikki, is I'm cool with that.
I know, cause you're not even in that space right now.
Like, y'all know who Grant Cardone is?
Yeah.
Rich guy. Rich guy. He said that when he got married, when he was dating, one thing that he told women is that if we turn into something and our relationship takes off and it's the greatest relationship ever, I will do anything for you, but put you before my dream. I'm not putting nobody before my dream.
That's not putting somebody before your dream. You're seeing it so wrong. I hope you sit down and listen to this again.
I will.
I really need you to. I need you to.
Real shit. It's not putting that chick before your dream. It's just incorporating her in your life because that's a part of your life.
But why does she have to be a part of that part of my life?
Because she's with you.
You know what it's like?
Because she believes
it's like you want to have a mate that walks behind you and not by you. And that's the sad part that I'm seeing. Because you want her to be here while you're in the forefront and be like, fuck that, you take the back seat to this.
No.
Because, wait. Because when you decide to make somebody a lifelong partner, you're saying that you're a part of my life. Everything I do in life is with me. But guess what? I'm going to keep something for myself because this is more important to me than your fucking feelings. And that's what you're saying to her.
But to be honest with you, I would want it to be the same way in reverse. Like I would want her to feel like I'm not putting you before my
But nobody is gonna do that.
100.
People don't do that. You know what? It's like you want a really fucked up business partnership that's a relationship, right? That has nothing to do with business. It's like some fucked up weird ceremony, like we're just gonna get married in this basement down here and it's just gonna be about this or that, but you can have this part of me but not that part of me. You know, it's like telling somebody, you know, I can have sex with you but never give you a nut. That's what it feels like.
No, see, I think y'all like Tay was just like Tay was just saying, no, like if my lady a nail tech, right, I'm not gonna be in the salon filing nails, but we can talk about later that night about how your day was and how the nail tech
guarantee
to the left of you had you fucked up today. Like, we can talk about that.
But I bet you.
But you saying to support it though, he ain't gotta be doing
I don't gotta be
himself.
But this girl that does eyebrows, have you ever been by her salon? Where she does eyebrows?
To us, yeah.
Have you been by there?
Yeah.
Exactly, you've
That's
been.
support, right.
It's still support because you still walked in and you still saw the space and you still probably was like, this is a dope spot, cool, and
It's
left,
support.
right?
That's support.
That's still
You know how she
supporting
can
because you
support
just
me?
wanted to see it.
Hey, you could
So-
share my stuff on your social media page.
gotta-
Nah,
fucking
fuck that,
doing
man,
those
bitch,
stories
fuck
that
you. That's what I would say. I'm like, you get some other bitch to support you because you don't even want me to step in it. So why don't you get Randy to support your shit?
Hey,
You
he
get
does.
Randy.
He got me,
But
bro.
I'm
He got
saying,
me,
but
okay.
that's what I be saying. I'll be like, Randy, you pay for that shit. You pay for that advertising. Fuck that. It ain't coming out of my account. I ain't spending no fucking dollars to push this on my Facebook
But I would
ad.
anticipate that. Like, if I don't want her to, I won't ever ask her to contribute to anything that I got going on. I won't ever ask her to throw the bread. I won't ever
You
like.
might as well not.
all
gotta
the
push
women artists are saying you are not realistic.
That's not
Like
realistic.
you are not
It's really
realistic
not.
in any aspect.
That's
And
not realistic.
you have
Why I'm single, gang.
it probably is because you know what, that's the thing, man. Like, you know,
That's cool, though.
but it's showing you that. But here's the thing. It's showing you that you can't compromise, and you have to be able to compromise in any kind of relationship, any friendships. all
I'm
of
not
that.
compromising with my goals. and
But they're
dreams.
not. She's not ruining it. You're acting like she's gonna come in and stir the pot or
she
try to
can.
engineer it.
She
Wait, hold on. In what
She
way can
can.
she do that?
Can she stir the pot?
How can she do that?
I'm about to throw this damn mic.
Hold on.
I'm not even on the mic, so you can talk.
I can
How
name.
can she do that?
I can name a bunch of different ways. To be
Give
honest
me
with
one. Give me one good one. One good one.
I got something to say when you finish.
Have any of y'all ever dated a woman that was a little jealous, like a jealous type?
All of them.
No.
Hey,
All
I
of
kind
them
of agree with you, but okay. So, say for example, I have a lovely radio interview, right?
Okay.
And the host is attractive.
Okay.
You know what she probably
Which
gonna
I
say to
am.
me?
I mean,
She gonna say to me, "Oh, I want to go with you to your radio interview." I don't want to feel obligated for her to come anytime she feels like it. So to nip that all in the bud, you just ain't coming at all.
You're assuming that she's going to be jealous.
You're-
There's some solid
but see, you're
females
I'm
already-
that
not
say-
gonna give her the opportunity to
but
be.
you know what? You're already setting yourself up for failure.
Listen, though,
But you know, that's like carrying baggage. It's like like you were saying, Rainey, during the break. Like, if you have bad experiences with people, it doesn't mean that every experience is going to be like that. And when you carry baggage, you fuck everything up for your future.
you do.
Every person, because this person may be dope as hell,
Yep.
right? Dope as hell, and
Fuck
she's
it up.
like she's like supportive. She don't want to be involved in shit. But maybe, you know, one day, but what if the tables was turned and one day you were like, this is the one that I want to invite, and then she never wants to come. Then you'll see how that person
Fuck
that
you,
always wanted to come feels.
Yep.
Because that may be that one day that table turns. And it always happens. It's gonna happen. Because shit always comes back.
I feel that, but I guess I feel like that, and you're probably right from bad experiences. But I just don't. I don't invite nobody to my shows. You show up, you show up. You don't, you don't. You feel me? I used to share my music with everybody in the DMs, and like, man, I'm not doing that no more. You listen, you listen. You don't, you don't. Like,
But
and
you know
Listen,
what? The hardness of you is gonna really affect your career. But go ahead.
Listen, this is what I'm gonna say, because just paying attention to how he was talking earlier when he said how he is with his homies. What's going on right now? Yeah, he's just in a very, very locked in headspace. I done been in that headspace before. I'm a lover, and I know how love is. Love is unpredictable. So some of that shit that you're saying right now, if she is the right one, it is bullshit. But I'm gonna let you have it right now because you're really just trying to level up and focus on yourself to a very high level.
facts.
So, you feel me? I ain't gonna judge you on what you're saying. Yeah, and the fact that you admitted that you being selfish is just letting me know, like, oh, my boy is really just trying to get his shit done. We just gonna get in a comfortable, vulnerable space with her. You is gonna let her in the studio because you gonna want to share your craft with her. Because as an artist, that's where our main connection be at, sharing our craft and just feeling that support
It's a fact.
of somebody in the studio,
That's a fact.
liking something that we made.
Say, I think with you saying that, you gonna be stuck in your ways. I don't see you.
But you have
I
to.
think he gonna grow out
I
of
don't
it.
see that happen.
I trust him to grow out
I
of it.
don't see that happening.
He'll change.
I'll change.
I
This is my
don't-
thing,
I
bro.
don't see that
All right, Pete.
happening.
I was in an amazing
You should've known
relationship
2 years ago.
on me. Hey, I was in an amazing relationship for a long time.
Okay.
And it was great. But as like my homies can attest to, I was not as focused. And
But that's your fault, not
but this is a part of me making sure it's not my fault again. Because if I don't ever get to that point, then we ain't gotta.
That's what I'm saying.
There's this
That's what I'm
beautiful
saying.
word. There's this beautiful word called balance. And you
Balance.
need to learn how to balance your life. And then somebody could be involved in your music life and your regular life.
But right now, it's no balance. I don't have any balance now.
But you.